Hi guys! Those of you who know me know that I'm a major fan of women's professional wrestling, and especially the classic era, the 80s and 90s. So I have a few videos on here on my channel about professional lady wrestlers, about my favorites, about some of my childhood idols. And they're all, thus far, they all belong to that era, the 80s and 90s. But I have a confession to make. I do actually like quite a few of the modern ladies of the square circle as well. And one of these ladies, one of my top favorites, is none other than Jordynne Grace, Thick Mama Pump. Alright. Well, Jordynne obviously does not know me personally. She and I go back quite a long ways. As a matter of fact, she added me on Facebook, she requested me on Facebook back when she started wrestling, I believe, and she was no older than 14 then. So yeah, I added her back because, like, you know, it's not every day that you get added, you get requested on Facebook by a professional female wrestler. And yeah, she was just starting to make a name for herself, and I believe she saw that I had, you know, scores of friends, like close to 5,000 even back then, and she figured that it would be, you know, somebody worth adding. Anyway, yeah, I really did appreciate that move on her part, and ever since then I've been following her evolution and her square circle antics, and I have to tell you, I was not ever disappointed in anything that she did inside or outside that circle. What is it that fans love about Jordynne Grace? Her physical appearance is obviously the first thing that everybody will notice about her. Thick Mama Pump is indeed thick in all the right places and pretty much everywhere else as well. She's a true powerhouse wrestler, and she definitely does look like she can handle just about anybody in that ring, male or female. Her wrestling style is yet another factor about her that I absolutely love. I mean, she's not afraid to pull hair-raising stunts and you know, high-impact moves all the time. That might take a toll on her, you know, further down the line, but thus far she's just simply rocking it, rocking the show whenever she's on, and she's pulling off moves that will leave you with your jaw dropped, without any exaggeration there. Alright, yet another thing I love about Jordynne is that she's a wrestling gear maniac, pretty much like myself. But unlike myself, she actually makes her own gear. And yeah, at one point she had a show and she made 3 different gears and changed 3 times for 3 different matches. So that was something that I personally would absolutely do. So yeah, I can absolutely relate to that. She will not make wrestling gear for others, however, because as she stated in one of her interviews, she's not looking to lose friends on account of having ruined their wrestling gear. With her powerhouse looks comes plenty of credibility in the ring. Credibility is a major thing for me. I mean, seeing a tiny skinny woman lift a huge muscle-bound male wrestler isn't quite appealing, on account of the fact that it just does not look real at all. I mean, the suspension of belief does have its limits, and such acts actually do cross that limit. But with Jordynne Grace, you never have to be afraid of that. She, as I stated before, can handle and lift and body slam and absolutely whip anybody that she comes across in that ring. The third thing I absolutely love about Jordynne Grace is her perseverance. Like, in the beginning, she didn't quite look like she was going to make it big in the business. But she kept at it, she kept pushing, she kept doing her thing, and by now, absolutely, she's a celebrity. She's like somebody that will have to be hired by WWE at one point, and she probably will be a main eventer at one point as well. Her time with Team Pong, P-A-W-G, Fat White Girls, that is, with Lufisto, was an absolutely magical one as well. Unfortunately, Lufisto has already retired, but the two of them had some pretty great times in that ring, and some absolutely entertaining matches. Nobody will ever forget their finisher when they bounced off the ring ropes at the opposite sides of the ring and came together with their rear ends, smashing the head of their unfortunate victim. So yeah, after that, the pin and the 1, 2, 3 was obviously a foregone conclusion. Alright, so Thick Mama Pum absolutely rocks. And yeah, her place is at the very top of the big leagues, and I do personally believe that one day she is going to make it. Even now, her Impact Wrestling matches are of much better quality and they are much more entertaining than pretty much anything that WWE divas and the women wrestlers over there can produce. Alright, don't tell this to anybody, but I do personally believe that despite her being a big shot in a square circle, I could actually take Jordynne Grace in a mat-based pin submission style wrestling, you know, have her tapping like Fred Astaire in no time at all. Alright guys, so that's it for this video. I hope you like it. If you do, click that button down below, and if you do not believe that I could take Jordynne Grace on the mats, let me know in the comments why you believe so. So follow me on Facebook, on Twitter, I'm on Instagram as well, and yeah, that's it for today. See you around!